Hello guys, welcome back to this Let's Play of Twilight Princess HD. I don't remember why I was over here other than looking for more Poes. So I have two particular goals in mind today. Anyway, one of them, you can only kind of tell half the time, but there seems to be a Poe on that ledge over by that chest. And then, I kind of want to try beating that one game, the mini game, because I found out that you do in fact get a heart piece from it, so probably just be a good thing to just sink some time into getting that, I guess. Man, come on. There we go. That last part was just such a pain in the butt to get up on YouTube, let me tell you. First I recorded it and everything right, which is fine. You know, that's probably the easiest part of making these videos, is just sitting down and playing. Well, sort of, kind of, because I have to have time for it and whatnot. But, you know, my point is that, you know, easiest part, just sit down and play, right? But around when that video was done and finished, but before I got a chance to render it, basically the editing studio I had been using. What? Yes, sure, just cover. Had an update, and it was out of date enough to where it was threatening me to have to pay for it anyway. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. There we go. I'm back on track now. Looks like there's actually two here. Anyway. Yeah, so it was literally saying, hey, look, you have to upgrade, otherwise, you know, you're gonna have to pay for this anyway. So I did the upgrade, and turns out it was it basically booted me from the lifetime subscription that I kind of had. I'm not gonna lie, I may or may not have obtained that rather via internet. You know, but it was one of those studios that's like free, but you have to have watermarks, right? I obviously don't want Wondershare from Filmora on every video that I make, so, you know, and honestly, but, you know, to be fair, for the lifetime price that they were offering, it wasn't that outrageous. My biggest problem was that I had to pay, and they had changed so much with Filmora 12 that it just wasn't worth it. So basically I had to then go find another free video software, because I did not have money at the time for... Honestly, I couldn't have afforded the 80 bucks at the time. But, like, you know, it was still something like, you know, when I did get money I was willing to do. That type of deal. And, yeah, so I ended up looking at one of them, and, I don't remember quite what happened to it. I think it just was too similar to Filmora 12, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really want that. And it was also set up really weird. And then I found this other one. I ended up... Wait, no, I don't think I did choose another one. No, a friend recommended me one. I didn't end up going with it because... just because I couldn't find enough information about it on YouTube, oddly enough. It's kind of weird that I wasn't, honestly. able to find anything about it, honestly. I wonder. I just know that there's 2 treasure chests up there. And it's daytime, so I can't find the Poes. Don't I have something in my items, though, that... I feel like I found something that... This button. There we go. I'm not finding it. So, whatever. Anyway, let's... I guess I'm gonna try that game and attempt to talk. That's another thing, is like, I recognize that I am not the best Let's Player ever. When I focus, I end up getting really silent. Just because, you know, when I normally play at, like, work or whatever, I don't want to be disruptive in the break room, so I just stay, you know, I don't talk. And I've done that for so long that it's just kind of like I'm not good at talking and playing. Especially when I have to focus on more than one thing at once. But to be fair, I feel like that's just my brain capacity in general. That basically explained my entire brain capacity. I don't mean to date this video, but The Mandalorian Season 3 just came out, and I ain't even finished Bad Batch. I know, I'm talking about Star Wars, playing Legends of... Oh, man! Breath of the Wild 2, I've thought about making more videos about it, but I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said. I'm super excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I hope it's more than just DLC, because if it's literally just DLC and it's been this long, I'm going to be honestly disappointed with it. I know that's kind of crappy, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, you know, Majora's Mask was made in a year, and it's a totally different game. I know that games are harder to make than they were on the 64, but... You know, if you're gonna... Come on, steer. But, you know, if you're gonna charge $60 for a new game, or 70 at this point, then, to me, it's just like, you kind of have to... Ah, dang it, I missed one. That's okay. I found out that they do give you plenty of strawberries to do this. And getting perfect strawberry count actually makes it like 12. Come on, no! Son of a monkey. I was wondering about that, because, my god. I don't know, to me it's just bad practice. At least this one, I don't think this one's been charging me rupees, so that's good. Not that, you know, a bird would have anything to do with money in the first place. But yeah, I ended up finding... Anyway, back to the software thing. I ended up finding something that was similar enough to what I had already been using, so... And, so far with... I mean, like, the last video that I made was part 11, and, like, honestly, I'm pretty glad that I found it. It's, like... So, I think the software's... The software's biggest kind of blunder is, it's too complicated, you know what I mean? Some software just tends to be... Go. Dang it. Dang it. Go. Stupid. There we go. supposed to get 10,000 points, and I feel like I'm already halfway through this thing. Come on. Wow. Holy crap. There we go. See that? Already at 10,000. And I think it just kind of stops at that 10. So honestly, like, I think you can end up getting like almost 100,000 out of that. But anyway, back on track. Sorry, that's the other thing is like, when something happens in the game, then I gotta mention it. It's complicated, and I couldn't figure out how to put it in the same format that I have been doing with these Let's Play parts. So, you know, but I ended up kind of figuring it out. I don't really want to try to beat my high score. I don't care enough. Unless he can give me another heart piece, I don't really care. I do need to get some rupees, though. So I love how it's been 10 minutes and I already completed everything I wanted to do for this part. So, I guess I will move on. Wait, that's a bug. Oh wait, I can't do that with her right there. Can't change with her right there. Nope. I think you can't even do it when she's right here. Or, yeah, apparently you can, so that's good. Yeah, just gonna break all her boxes, because she don't need them. I literally don't know how to catch bugs in this game, which is probably one of the reasons why I never actually did that. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. Nope. Look at that. It would be pretty fun if, like, that actually caught the dang thing. And I don't know, I just feel like people who would be very disappointed in Breath of the Wild 2 if it was literally the same thing, except slightly bigger, are very justified. Okay, well that... I swear, is there like a bug net you have to get that I've not found yet? How come I can do this with fairies but not with you? Anyway, I was gonna go back there, but how do you do that? I kind of forget. Oh, well, I think I was just using Midna warp, actually, come to think about it. Because when you warp with her, she actually takes you to the southern part of Lake Hylia. When you go right here. I think that's how I was doing it. Sorry to waste time, but, you know. Oh, yeah, I also got a dog. That's what you just heard. His name's Anubis. He's a good boy. Yeah? No. Sorry about that. I don't even know why he's barking, honestly. It could literally just be that he has no idea who I'm talking to. He's an American Doberman. He's actually pretty smart. Like, I've been very surprised with how smart this dog is. Yeah. There we go. Transform into a human, and then I am going to see if this guy will fix that cannon for send me to Gerudo, I guess. I guess, whatever. I know there's like a cannon you have to find to get to Gerudo. Or something like that. I kind of forget what you do on Anubis! I kind of forget what you do, honestly. But yeah, it's just kind of hard to find. I don't want to say motivation, because that's not the word. But it's definitely hard to it's definitely hard to just kind of like do the let's playing thing for me sometimes, because again, like, I know I'm not that great at it, and you know, it's not like I need validation or anything, but oh, is that how you're supposed to do it? Well, guess what? Screw that. I am awesome! Holy crap, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh my word, I just found a rupees. Yo! That one's less impressive, so I don't think I'll do that again for that. But that... I am so glad I caught that on camera. Like, oh my word. That, and I've gotten some YouTube advice that is like, you know, nobody wants to see me fail through this game, which is totally fair, to be honest. I don't really watch Let's Plays either. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to that guy again to see how I can even get to Gerudo. I was originally gonna go back over there to see if there's any more Poes, but I don't know. It's like I'll definitely have to go back through. I'd hate to do this honestly, but go back through my Let's Play parts, all 10 of them, which, by the way, apparently is like 30 some hours at this point, and just try to find some of the Poes that I had to miss because I didn't really know how to take care of them. Or, it's definitely more like I forgot how to take care of them. Because, like, I know, I never completed that side quest in the original, but I definitely took down one or two of them because they were just there or whatever. The ones in the cave come to mind, actually. And I don't think that's too far from where I am, actually, so... That... Or wait, no, or did I take care of them? You see? I don't remember. What? Oh. Okay, so... Okay, cool. He said go back to Lake Hylia, so that's what I'm gonna do. 20 minutes in, and I'm still trying to figure out my goal. I'm sorry. But hey, to be fair, I actually did complete everything that I set out to do. So, what you're getting here is extra, people. I'm not saying you should be lucky, or that you should feel lucky, because you really shouldn't, because that was... I mean, back in YouTube days, like, back in early YouTube days when videos could only be, like, up to 11 minutes, you probably should be, but, you know, for different reasons. But hey, like, I'm really surprised that first try I was able to do that. That guy does give you a heart piece, by the way. I think it's like I think it is like literally 1,000 rupees or something, but he does give you rupees. So when I get a little more, I will probably go do that. He says runs the amusement ride at Hyrule. He didn't say Lake Hylia, did he? Because I'm thinking the Tingle-like character. It's not that door. No, maybe it is this one. No, that's the fortune teller. That's Agatha. Oh, I don't think that I went the right way. Yeah, I did, right there. Cool. Tingle. His name's not Tingle in this game, but it's been long since confirmed that this guy's basically supposed to be Tingle. Somebody make this character on Hero Forge and send me the file, please. I'm just kidding. Greetings and solutions, good sir. Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place, you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the Star Game. The rules are exceedingly simple. I see what they did there. So all you must endeavor to do is to track down all the glowing orbs and collect them all before time runs out. Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up, shyness, be gone. It's only 10 rupees. Who's up for the challenge? Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you've entered the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go! I honestly don't even know if this game gives you, like, any heart pieces or anything like that. Okay, so how many of these are there actually? Well, I don't have to worry about that one this time. Dang it! This wouldn't be nearly as... Okay, so there's actually quite a few of them left. But, like, how are you supposed to get them all? How are you supposed to get them all in that allotted time? Something I'm gonna have to look up, I guess. No. Okay, so obviously this is not the guy I need to talk to. Maybe I read that wrong. I feel like I read that wrong, because there's... I'm not finding... I cannot even recall an actual circus. The man who... Okay, so... The amusement ride in Lake Hylia. What? Who's Fire? Is that... That's not that guy, is it? I don't think so, because he hasn't said anything about a letter. Or am I just supposed to whip that out right in front of him? I guess I could, but like... Why wouldn't it just make me... This is 2006, never mind. Just saying, modern Nintendo probably would have just made that automatic. Which, in my opinion, is a good thing, because having to... Because I already talked to this guy. This should not be... I should not have to do this. And that gets it to go. Oh my god. Yes. Oi. You see what I mean here? I literally just talked to this guy. Wasted your time and mine. But hey, you got to see how the Star game works, I guess, so that's good. I'll probably... So it's not like everything is worth cutting out, I guess, but it's still like... Could have been avoided. Desert Oasis. Wait, Smalls? Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Oh, okay. So, just going to comment on Link's belt, actually. It's kind of weird to say. I'll bring it up here in a second. What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddess. Boo. Oh, are we doing another one of these? It was another world entirely. The antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. Dang. This is the history of the Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Ugh, I stink at reading this. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that had banished to the Twilight Realm. That was totally where she used to curse, by the way. That's cool. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. You know, I actually still haven't gotten the next part of Twilight Princess yet. I totally forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot to do that. Instead, I bought another My Hero Academia. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained the great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. Sorry. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. I am not a professional voice actor, but there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddess forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. Will you come? You'll come with me, won't you? I'm not gonna lie, Midna, you're my best friend. So yes, I will. Twilight Prince is actually really good for bridging, just saying. Anyway, his belt is tied around, the little extra piece is actually tied around his belt, which is, and just a detail I've never noticed, because like, oh, look. For my Link costume, I bought like this belt that I had to start kind of doing that as well, and I just felt like it was, I mean, I'm not super worried about accuracy, but it was still like, it felt pretty inaccurate, but now to know that it is in fact a thing that this Link at least does, it makes me not so, not weirded out, but you know, not worry about it as much. Not that I was dying over it to begin with, but you know, it's still just a detail I'd never noticed before. Look at that. I just defeated those. I didn't even know that this was here, honestly. I'm gonna level with you. Never. Come on. Best way to take care of these things. There we go. Oh look. Chest. Awesome. So, also, you know, kind of commenting, going back to that whole Let's Play thing, it's like, I have honestly debated whether or not I should keep Let's Playing this game, or if I should just complete this thing on my own, for no other particular reason than I can't get out of my head that this is just kind of I mean, like a waste of the viewer's time, I guess. I don't know, because like, you know, a lot of this is literally me doing trial and error stuff, whereas Let's Plays tend to be more, I've played this game a million times before, thus, you know, thus my Let's Play will actually help people who play through the game, whereas I would like to think of my videos more of like a stream, I guess. But, like, I don't... Like, honestly, I think I would rather stream this than actually... You know what I mean? Than let's play it, is what I mean. Like, you know, like, I'd rather stream this game than let's play it. Because, you know, on a stream, people don't typically care that you spent 3 hours trying to figure out, you know, or for 20 minutes try to figure out how to get to the Gerudo Desert. Whereas in Let's Plays, people typically do. And, you know, so then Let's Players have to, like, edit stuff like that out. And, you know, that's the thing. It's like, I like editing, don't get me wrong. I don't like editing hour-long parts of me playing a video game, you know what I mean? Not unless I'm using it for, like, review purposes. It's just stuff that goes through my head, you know? So I think I am honestly gonna just keep Let's Playing this game, because I do want to finish this game. I have thought about trying to do it more of a come up with milestones for each part, and then when I've completed that, that's just the end of the part. So you might get a part... Oh, there's a Poe. No, that's a bug. That's a bug. Never mind. I still don't know how to capture those. So... But yeah, anyway, milestone. So, like, basically, you would have ended up with, like, an 11-minute part this time because I did the 2 things I wanted to. You know what I mean? Which isn't, I'll admit, probably isn't the best way to handle... Okay, so that actually is a pit. Probably not the best way to handle, like, this game, but I don't really know how else I would handle this game. And I mean, like, with open world games, that's basically what you have to do. And even though that this, I would not consider this an open world game, I do feel as though this game is big enough to almost have to do that. You know, just be like, okay, I'm not... But, you know, just for how that would go is like, okay, just for an example, I'm not completing this part until I have achieved getting 3 Poes or whatever from this area. And then, you know, if I play for 2 hours, just kind of cut it down to the interesting bits of me finding these 3 Poes, you know what I mean? It would probably end up being closer to 5 Poes, but you get my point. And I just feel like that would just help with, you know, I definitely just feel like that would help with not taking forever on every part. But one issue that does continue to be a problem is time. You see, I like media. I don't want to say I'm a giant movie geek, because on one hand I am, but on the other hand, like, people will throw movies out there to me that I've never heard of before, right? Part of that is being kind of a sheltered child, but the other part of it, there was one of them that was hanging up right over here. That is awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Now you know, because it's Mike Super Short Show. Can I reach that? Please don't make me reach that. Excuse me. Ah, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. But anyway. Giant movie geek, right? Are you serious? All the way back. Stupid. Speaking of stupid, these things are on my nerves. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Thank you, game. But I definitely feel like that's probably the best way to handle this game. So honestly, at this point, even though it's been close to an hour, if I can frickin' quit getting hit by these things, I'll probably end the part when I actually get to the temple itself, because I know that there's some bull crap I have to do with like they're not called Bokoblins in this game. I forget what they're called. The Bokoblin equivalent in this game camp before I actually can get to the temple. So, which, by the way, there's the temple right there. It's actually really pretty. This is the one thing that I can never fault this game for, is its beautiful designs. What is that? Oh yeah, that's that bridge piece. Guys, I found it. I found the bridge. I don't know if you remember, but I think it was like in an earlier part, I said there were like two bridges that were like, that had fallen apart. And I never found the other one. Okay, those things are on my nerves. They're literally up my butt, and it's just driving me crazy. Okay, so... Are you serious? Come on. I mean, I saw that a while ago, but I was like, okay, what... Oh, awesome. And now look at that, we can teleport back here. But anyway, yeah, that was just kind of like... I couldn't tell what that was supposed to be. But now that I can tell, I'm like, so excited. There we go. I was honestly afraid that I wasn't going to get that. Man, I can't believe it's been 47 minutes already. I guess time flies when you're having fun, because, I mean, like, last time I was kind of having fun, but I was getting a little frustrated. Mostly because, man, that's something I do struggle with, is depression. I know, shocker, right? I feel like almost everyone does nowadays, but... There we go. I don't think it was that bridge. I kind of forget what bridge it was. It was one of these bridges right here. It was one of those two main bridges. I feel like I can't remember which one, but it was one of them. I feel like it was that one, because I had to figure out a way around a few times. Yeah, it's not down there. It wasn't... It's definitely not that bridge, because that one is fixed. I'm trying to remember what other bridges there are in Hyrule. Because the only one I can think of is that one right there. And I cannot... This... I hate to say it, but this right here is literally the closest one. And I don't think I can even go this way because I have to get the Goron's stupid spring water from God knows where first. Where... Kakariko Village is over here, isn't it? Yeah, I believe it is, because ain't it like... Yeah, right there. How do you even get it to him in time? Where's that? Kakariko Gorge. I don't quite remember Kakariko Gorge. And why is this right here blocked off? Anyway, sorry. Just thoughts that I'm having there. I'm trying to figure out stuff in this game. But I probably do need to get back on track here. Anyway, mental note, it's in the desert. And whenever I have the opportunity, let's do that. So this part might be a little longer, or I might just have to cut down some stuff, like, maybe not necessarily that, because, like, that right there is important information, because that will make traveling Hyrule Field just a little easier, especially having to be on that side. But, you know, I cut out 20 minutes and who's gonna care, you know? Come on. There we go. I got some rupees. Apparently it doesn't work on Pig. Alright, well, screw that. Oh, hearts. And then you're supposed to capture a pig, I remember. There we go. Cool. That's kind of weird. There's got to be more Poes out here too, so, you know. There we go. That annoyance is over. But anyway, so what I was trying to say just a minute ago is that motivation does tend to be an issue sometimes with... Because, like, you know, I don't want to do these things while I'm angry. Like, I feel like that just makes sense. Like, you know... Because I want to have fun while I'm... I did that on purpose because I saw that there was a chest in here. I think I can only hold like 300 rupees. So I'm kind of reaching that max again, but whatever. So, but one of the other reasons why I thought maybe is that I also have Wind Waker, and I'd really like to do Wind Waker as well. But if Twilight Princess takes forever, it's gonna be harder to do that, you know, I guess, for me. I do hope that I am able, though, to find the device. Oh, look. I found him. I don't remember that. There's got to be one of these in the desert, too. So, one of the hoopy things. We meet again. At last, the skills I have teach you have entered the realm of true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our bloodline. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you that you have mastered the skill I taught you, the Helm Splitter. Oh, okay. Sure. It was waiting for me to do that last combo. The Mortal Draw. I do not remember this one as of yet, so... Should you encounter such a foe with the Mortal Draw I am about to teach you is most effective, you must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the Z target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with it. Oh, that's interesting. You see, I remember this cutscene, but I don't remember learning this one. So, interesting. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so... there we go. That was a pointed strike, but do not forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. The fifth hidden skill, the Mortal Draw, has been passed on. Yay. 2 left. Awesome. Okay, so also a Poe right there that I am going to beat the heck out of. Hey, P-heads, I haven't seen those. I didn't even know that. If I knew those were in this game, I forgot about it, okay? Don't judge me. It's been a while. Looks like the dog just brought you like a dead bird and was like super excited about it. So apparently there are 11 Poe here. Where? This button. There we go. Awesome. I think this is like the only Zelda game where the yellow rupee is 10 rupees. I could be wrong. I don't think that in other Zelda games there is a 10 rupee. Come to think about it. I don't know. I probably wanted to do that. Maybe not, because there was another Poe. I'm gonna go get that other Poe first. Because I saw it this way. I think if I go... It was definitely the opposite way of the one I just got, so... Oh hey, arrows, I guess that's good. I mean, can't be worse than, you know, running out. I could have sworn I saw another one out here. Well, that's interesting. There's another one of those right there. I might see if I can get a pig to do that. That's where I saw that Poe. Go, go before it gets light out. Go, go, go. I did confirm that there is a way to do this in the daylight, so hopefully I can figure that out. Figure what it takes to do that again. I didn't look at like all of the Poe locations, but I remember looking at all of the stuff that the Poe gave you, because I remember at some point it kind of became like not nearly as big of a deal to keep getting Poe, because I know at like some point you get a heart piece and then it ends up just kind of being like the Scotulas. Oh, look at that. Ooh, 2 in 1. Really? There we go. That's basically 3 in 1. Glad I did this. Makes me wonder how many more of these are around this map, because holy crap. How many is that for this province? 5. Okay. I'm literally basically halfway there. Go. I do believe I am supposed to, and I am out of lantern oil. I'll be right back, guys. And I guess that's how you get another bottle. And that is how you do that, apparently. I forgot to say, well, welcome back, guys. I guess. I don't know. I just kind of got down here and lost focus again on trying to talk. But yeah. Well, that was not flipping. Stamp collection, digital stamp collection, I do like it. So I guess it was kind of worth it to me personally, but not... Definitely not to stick around and watch, like, jeez. It's a good thing that I'm heavily editing these parts from now on. Why not? I am going to go do the one board thing real quick. I just remembered how to actually do that. By the way, you know, I kind of just phased through the wall to get to that one. Well, this is what you're technically supposed to do. Come on. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. Supposed to knock it down and not glitch through it like I did. But it's still pretty impressive that I was able to catch that on camera too. So, there are definitely some things that I gotta keep in this Let's Play. One, the moment where I used the chicken to go get that 100 rupees. That was pretty impressive, because judging from the hook shot things, I was not supposed to do that. That's not how you're supposed to do that, but I did it somehow. Awesome, 20 rupees. Anyway, I'm gonna actually get to the temple now, so... So I cut out about a minute of time to do this. And I believe that this is the camp part that I honestly thought didn't think would take this long, but you know, it's kind of my fault that it's taken this long anyway. So I have no one else to blame but myself. Awesome. I don't know if lighting those actually does anything. It could. Cool. What is this supposed to do? I feel like that there was a little bit of Wind Waker in this, where you had to kill some of these things before they alerted everybody that you're there. So this is technically kind of supposed to be a stealth thing, but I don't think you necessarily had to play it like that. I mean, with Link screaming at everything. Oh. think you are kind of supposed to do this at night, but I don't know. I know that whenever I've seen this done, it's usually at night, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be done at night, I guess. Mostly because daytime just doesn't seem to last long in this game. This is basically like the only reason why, because these things will just kind of keep respawning if you aren't very quiet about it. Okay, so the lantern is in fact off. That's great. I wasn't sure there, honestly, for a second. No, I didn't just kill the archer. Where did he go? There we go. But he's already called some people, so it's not like... Awesome. I've got the key. Yo! Did not remember that heart piece. Probably the easiest heart piece in the game, honestly. All you gotta do is slice the pig, and it will kill. 10 points to Gryffindor if you know the reference. I mean, it's kind of one of the more popular shows on Netflix, so I don't know. No, I think it's on Hulu. I think, you know what, it might be one of those that's on both. Anyway, I don't know why you wouldn't know the reference. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Piggy, piggy, piggy! Piggy, piggy, piggy! Ooh. Uh-oh. It's the ugly guy. I'm surprised that this part is only an hour and 20 minutes. It feels like it should be longer than that. And look at me use all these sword techniques on him. I feel like I'm missing a technique here. Usually that's actually supposed to be more of a starting move, I think, technically. But, you know, pretty nonchalant finish or two, I guess. It's at this point where we gain the orcs' respect. I mean, that's what they might as well be called in this game, because, like, they're not pig-like like bokoblins and moblins tend to be. I kind of forget what they're supposed to be called in this game, but, you know, they're basically orcs. To be fair, moblins and bokoblins tend to be more orc-like anyway, so whatever, who cares. Zelda, the original Zelda is basically Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Why are you... did think it would be really cool to have like different builds of the original Zelda, where like if you wanted to play Link as more of like a wizard, or you know, an archer, or like just different type stuff like that. Unfortunately, I could really only think of like the three. Because Link is already, especially in the original game, he's more of a fighter class to begin with. And honestly, like, here's the thing: is that most Links, like, from what I've, just from like kind of reading a little bit of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, the only two Links that actually tend to be more of the Ranger is Ocarina of Time Link and Breath of the Wild Link. That's the other one. Because the Ranger tends to be a little bit more survive out in the wild type. And he also tends... It also tends to be a bit more of like an experienced fighter, I guess, is not the best way to describe it at all, but for a lack of better wording, it tends to be an aged fighter, I guess. Sometimes depends on your build. Well, that's cool. I believe I am finally at the temple, actually. I think that was it. Yes. This would be the temple. So, I'm going to end the part here, guys. I don't really have an ending planned in mind, but thank you for watching another Let's Play. Looks like I finally hit for 41 hours of this game, so that's interesting. But until next time, guys, this has been Axelmyth, and I'll see y'all later.